Right, time now to have a look at something new. These are the Hattons first decorated samples of their generic pre-grouping coaches. As you can see, they don't even come with proper boxes yet, so that's how early these are. But the models we've got are a 4 and a 6 wheel coach in Great Western livery, and I'd say very nice they look too. Just having a quick look around, obviously etched metal parts on the ends and metal footboards as well. These are straight out of the box, so I'm assuming that's how they're going to come in. That's how they're going to come in real life. Looking underneath, we have some brake gear and obviously the vacuum cylinder, and some very nicely painted wheels as well. All in all, very nice coach. That's the 4 wheel. Let's have a look at the 6 wheel coach as well. And again, slightly different flavour of the Great Western livery, because we've got the different crests on the side. Really, really nicely applied livery, I have to say. It's even looking under under a sort of magnifying glass, the livery application on these is delightful. Again, we've got obviously metal handrails, metal steps on the end. The vac pipes are fitted, metal footboards, duckets on this because it's a brake coach. And obviously underneath we've got 6 wheels. Now you can see how the centre wheels work. The entire cradle, W-irons and wheels slides from side to side, and Hattons have said you could just pop these out. This will go around a second radius curve apparently, and we'll have a dabble with it on the track in a minute. But second radius curve, if you really want to, you could pop these wheels out and you'd really get it round a tight curve if you insist on bending your track round your knee. Again, brake gear all in place. These Genesis coaches, as they call them, they are generic. They aren't based on a specific prototype, but even so, the level of detail is very impressive. All the grab handles and door handles, they're all separately applied things. Handle on the luggage compartment there, again separately applied. Very, very nice. Now the clever thing is this 6-wheeler is lit, but there are no pickups visible on the wheels. And the clever thing is it does pick up from the track, but actually the pickup is in there. It's actually it provides the bearing for the wheel, so the whole wheel is live, and the axle between the two insulates the 2 wheels from each other. Now this is really quite clever. It's what we call split frame technology. It means you get perfect pickup, but you don't have any drag on the wheels through having sort of phosphor bronze pickups or anything like that on the back. The only downside is that for P4 and EM gauge modelers who wish to re-wheel these coaches, they're going to need to find a set of wheels that are solid and yet also have a insulated axle in the middle. Now I don't think this is beyond the wit of man to do. I suspect it'll be perfectly possible to modify some fine scale wheels. I'm thinking that you could just pop them into what they call the axle muff in the middle, and you can get devices to short out the wheels, so you can provide the pickup from the tread to the axle point. That technology already exists and in the fine scale world, so it's not going to be much of an issue, I don't expect, for the fine scalers. And I think certainly the fine scalers are going to want to have a look at these things, because they are very, very nice coaches. I appreciate they're not exactly any prototype, but they'd certainly get your pre-grouping layout off to a flying start. I've tried to be a little picky, and the only thing I can really find wrong with these coaches is the ducket windows. In certain lights, they just look a bit, I don't know, there's something odd about the lighting in there, and that is me being really, really picky. You know what? On a layout, you're never going to notice it. You're probably never going to notice it if they're sat in a display case. But heck, this is a review. I better find something wrong. Anyway, time to get them on the track. Okay, it's only a titchy tiny micro layout, but then it's just the right sort of layout for these short coaches. The great thing about short coaches is they make the trains look longer, and if you're dealing with a branch line where they're using older stock because it's been cascaded off the main line, absolutely perfect. Anyway, what this layout does have is a couple of the shortest radius Pico Co 75 points. So we can get a decent curve on there, and let's see how the coaches cope with it. Let's start with the four-wheeler. Yeah. As you'd expect, no problems at all there, really. Whizzes through the points, no problem, so that's good news. Six-wheeler has a noticeably more rolling resistance. It's not a problem, and it is because it's got an extra axle. Anyway, let's take it back through there. Interestingly, it bumped the first time, but I think that might be that's quite good. I can't replicate that, so put that down as a one-off. No problem at all there. I mean, look, and that is a nice tight curve. So I think I'd be confident that these will make the radius 2 curves that Hattons say they will, and certainly runs nicely, looks nice on the layout. One final test. The six-wheel coach has lights in it, so we're working on a DC layout here, so let's just turn the power on, and there we go, lights lit up. This coach has a DCC fitment, although I haven't got a chip installed at the moment, so the lights will be on permanently and controllable from the controller. But even on a pure DC layout, the lights work very nicely.